Alright, we're hitting chest and back.
There's no point standing around. We'll only be showered by more boulders. Ready your horses on the double!
Be honest. Are all of us riding to our deaths?
Yes, we are.
And since we're dying anyway, you're saying that it's better if we at least die fighting?
I am.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders, and it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
Cruz here, and I'm here to share with you a video about how I train in the gym to be more effective and how I got such size at such a young age. Okay, so I've been receiving a lot of comments about how I train and how I just go throughout my workout, and I'm just gonna say, first of all, majority is a straight diet. If you're not dieting well, you're not gonna be able to make much progress in the gym. If you're not dieting, you're not gonna be able to lift the amount of weight, look like the size that you want, or obtain what you want to get in the future. I can go further up with that in a different video, but mainly today is just about training and how I end up like training in the gym. When it comes to training, you want to keep a high intensity. You don't want, because when I started in the gym, I started with lots of volume, straight volume. I made myself hit 3 different compound movements and like 2 different flies. Like a compound movement, which is just like bench press, dumbbell bench, even though I already hit bench. And then I go do incline, and then incline Smith machine, and then pec deck, and then cable flies, and another set of cable flies. I do so much stuff, and eventually when you do that much volume, it can become catabolic rather than anabolic. So you're just gonna be worsening yourself for what you're doing and what you think is gonna be right. But you want to have intensity over volume. So instead of doing like 4 sets of 30, you want to do like 3 sets of 10 good reps, all the way leading to failure. Just go all the way to failure, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't do any sets anymore where I'm not pushing myself like to failure or even past failure. Okay, because like this would just lead me to crazy workouts, crazy long workouts. I'd have 4-hour workouts sometimes, like literally through the week. I couldn't even I didn't have time, because I would just go for so long, because I do like 30 sets per muscle group. It's stupid. I do like 30 sets for chest, 30 for back, 15 for buys, 15 for tries because they were smaller. The point I'm trying to make is, yeah, you don't want to do volume, and you'd rather have intensity. Intensity over volume. That's the main thing you should take away from right now, is intensity over volume. You don't need to do as many sets as you think you need to do. You just need to train harder. Okay, so as for tempo and performing reps in the gym, what you want to do is think of a bicep curl, right? Like think of a straight bar bicep curl. So you take the barbell and you curl it, and that is the concentric. On the way up is the concentric, okay? And I'll pop up a picture to show what I mean so you can have a better visual of what I'm talking about. Focus more though on the eccentric movement. So that's the way down. So on the way down, as you can see on the bottom one, that's what creates more mechanical tension on your bicep or whatever muscle you're working. So for example, if you do a bench press, it would be on the way down towards your chest is what you want to slow down. And then on the way up is the concentric movement, which it could be done either slow, fast. Personally, I do it at a moderate speed, so like just not too crazy fast, but like enough till I can actually push myself to do more reps and get more reps in the tank and be able to still get a pump after I'm finished with the set. So basically, what mechanical tension is, it's the time the muscle spends under tension provided by the external load. It could be barbell, dumbbell, anything. So yeah, when you're doing a bicep curl, you lift the bar up, and then on the eccentric, which is the way down, it would be if you go slower, it would create more mechanical tension, and then in return you would have more metabolic stress. And what metabolic stress is basically like the burn or the pump, and it's just the resistance at the end. So you're gonna feel like your muscles getting tight as you work out. You know, that's called the pump. Normally people call it the pump, but it's also called metabolic stress, and what is really what grows your muscles. Okay, so at the end of the day, what I want you to take away from this video is, three things. The first thing would be intensity over volume. I need you to take away intensity over volume. You do not want to be in the gym for 4+ hours, 3+ hours, just grinding, not feeling anything, and just half-assing it, all right? I want you in the gym for 1 to 2.5 hours. This is reasonable. I go around like 2 to 2.5. Or rather, you do 3 hard sets than 4 mediocre sets. Secondly, I need you to focus more on the eccentric movement, which is the way down, a barbell curl or a bench press. More so is like really the way down, but for like lat pull downs, it's actually the way up. But it's just the way you release the force or go back to be able to exert the force again is going to be the eccentric. You just need to remember that the eccentric is the one you need to slow down so that you can create more mechanical tension. Okay, last thing I need to take away from this. I can make another video on it, but just the last thing to see absolute progress and the most progress in the gym. You need to eat more. I'm not saying go out and dirty bulk and just eat McDonald's all day. No, you just need to eat more. If you're not eating more, you're not going to get growth. I started eating last year, 2022, January. I started actually eating, like prepping meals, going to school. I saw the craziest gains from that. That's what I want you guys to take away from this video. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you could please leave a like and subscribe, that would very much help me out. Thank you so much. And comment if you want me to make a video about eating and how you should be eating. Okay? Anyways, hey, thank you guys. Later.